Good evening, YouTube and Lap Band Nation. This is Jason signing in for vlog number 2. Recording my lap band journey. So I've got some great information for you guys tonight, covering some of the progress that I made on my journey. So don't want to make this a really long one. It's 10:40 here in 10:40 p.m. here, and well, it's dark out now, but sunny Oregon. And no, it's not sunny here in Oregon. It's June gloom is carried into July gloom. Actually, it was January gloom into February gloom into March gloom, and you get the picture. So sooner or later, we will have our 1 week of summer here in Oregon, and we'll love it. So anyway, on with the lap band progress. First off, let's cover weight. When I had my welcome meeting 2 weeks ago to start the whole lap band process with all my appointments and everything, I weighed in at 330.2 pounds. I weighed this morning, and my scale at home and calibrating with the one at the doctor's office weighs 2 pounds lighter. So that scale weighed in at 318. So adding on a couple pounds weighs in about 320. So I'm down about 10 pounds from my initial weigh-in, so that's in a couple weeks. So that's good. So hopefully when I do meet with the surgeon, I won't have to prolong the surgery anymore to lose more weight, and she'll see that I have taken off some weight prior to surgery. So that's a positive. So I'm watching some of what I eat. I'm not watching everything, but I'm definitely trying to eat my 5 small meals a day, and so far it's working. Just gonna have to increase that activity. So I wanted to start off with a little funny story. Usually my wife and I take turns with our 18-month-old son of getting him up in the morning, or he wakes us up, and then we have to go get him out of his crib. So this morning was my morning, and I walked in. Usually when I walk in to get him, I'm dressed in something similar to this, where I just have a white t-shirt on, shorts. This morning I was just tired, and I didn't put on my shirt, and I just walked in and got him, and cuddled him and put him down on his changing table to change his poopy diaper, and the whole entire time he's staring at my chest, and I have no idea what he's staring at, and I don't know, maybe it's the hair on my chest, and he points and utters the word booby. Yes, son, I'm sorry, your father has boobies. So that is just another tale, or long tale in my life, of why I am now having lap band surgery to hopefully lose this weight once and for all, and no longer have boobies for my son to point out to me so eloquently. So that's how my day started today, was that. Actually moved a little bit further along in the process today. Had a couple of doctor's appointments today. Started off this morning with an 8:30 doctor's appointment for my sleep study consultation. That was about a 45-minute meeting. Didn't really cover a whole bunch. I do have sleep apnea, so he did cover what all that was, and basically said during the sleep study that I would be fitted with a CPAP machine to kind of help me breathe, and so I don't have bouts of non-breathing during the sleep study. Probably be fitted one for the surgery, so I don't have bouts of that during the surgery as well. So watched a small video on sleep issues, and like I said, that took about 45 minutes. Went back to work. Then I had a 1 o'clock meeting, or 1 o'clock appointment with a physical therapist. That was really a good meeting. Covered a lot of stuff in that meeting, from exercise to burning calories to how they don't want us to burn muscle. It's going to happen, but they want us to obviously burn more fat and muscle. And I found out that for every 2.5 pounds I lose, I would be losing 1.5 pounds of fat and 1 pound of muscle. In doing the muscle density tests and everything that they do, she said that I had plenty of muscle, so that wasn't a major concern. But they would like to see that shift a little bit. So that was good. And I plan on working out a lot more once I definitely have the surgery, and hoping to mitigate some of that muscle loss. So again, they weighed in again, took some, didn't actually take any measurements today, but just learned a lot of really good information today. Did a couple strength tests and things like that, and she said basically everything was fine, and there was no real issues to show that we shouldn't move on with the surgery. So appointments that I have left. This Friday I have a meeting with a psychologist, so I'm going to get that one out of the way. I still have to schedule my sleep study, and I have a meeting with a nurse practitioner on August 2nd. So when those are done, I can then schedule my meeting with the surgeon, which is kind of a pre-op meeting, and then just wait for the insurance to come through to say it's okay to move ahead with the surgery. Having said that, some great news to report in the family. My wife is also going through this process as well, and she started it a little bit before I did, and she just found out yesterday that the insurance came through, and she will be having her surgery a week from tomorrow. So it came up pretty quick. She's actually going to be having her pre-op meeting tomorrow, and she'll be having the surgery next week. So my mom will fly in, help us through the process. Since I'll have to work, and we'll only be able to take a couple days off when she actually has the surgery. So Mom will be here to help us with our son Jackson. But other than that, great news! Yay for my wife. That is fantastic. You know, I'm so happy that she's going through this process, or that I'm going through this process with her. And I'm so glad that she's starting. She's really excited. So I'll fill you in on more than that next week and the week after, and let you know how that surgery went for her. So down about 10 pounds. It's good news. One other thing I wanted to cover today is since I have been trying to take off a little bit of weight before the surgery, I have an iPhone, and there's a couple of really good apps that if you do have an iPhone that I would suggest you use to help track your food. The first one is a Live Strong app, the Lance Armstrong whole Live Strong thing, and it has a really, really good food diary on there. You're able to find almost any food that you eat on there, and it gives all its nutritional contents. Has a lot of restaurant foods on there, so that is a really good one. It wasn't as clean as I like some of the apps as far as showing your weight loss and the log and things like that. On Facebook, the weight loss center that I go to actually has a Facebook page, and he's posted some notes on there. The surgeon has. And one of the apps that he actually recommended on one of his notes was this app called Lose It. And I love this app. It doesn't have quite the food diary that Livestrong has, but I use the Livestrong app to get some of the information. But it's a very, very clean interface. It's got great detail. It really tracks you according to where your target calories are. It figures out exactly where you should be and how many calories you should be intaking to lose what you want to lose, whether it's 1 pound a week, 2 pounds a week. So it's just really, really good. It's password protected if you don't want someone looking at how much you weigh or what you're eating. I don't really care, but it's a really, really good app, and that is called Lose It. So for all you iPhoners out there that haven't been swayed by the AntennaGate affair with the new Apple iPhone 4, I suggest that you look into those, because I think that you'll really like those. So a little public service announcement for those two apps. Just checking my notes, see if there's anything else that I wanted to cover today. I gave over my appointments I had to go, what I've done. Obviously told you the humiliating boobie story, told you my weight loss. The only thing that I wanted to end with today is one thing is I know that most people don't know me out in lap band world or on the YouTube yet, but I have been following a few people on there. Banded Wendy, New Toy for KT are a couple of the ones that I've really been watching and following their inspirational stories. And I saw that Banded Wendy had just hit her goal. So even though you don't know me, Banded Wendy, I don't know if will ever even view my vlog. I just wanted to say congratulations. That's awesome. And I know everyone put together the little dancing videos for you. So considering the fact that it's 10:50 at night, I'm a little tired. I will just do my little Cabbage Patch for you there. So congratulations, that's awesome. I can't wait to be in your shoes, and hopefully a year or so from now, I'll be doing my own little dance video showing when I hit my goal weight. And the last thing I wanted to cover, a really good friend of mine, she's going through the surgery as well in California, and she had a really good phrase that she had used. So I told her, I'm so anticipating having the surgery, and it feels like it's taking forever, when really it's only been a couple weeks. And she said she related it to like being pregnant, is that the anticipation towards the end was just killing her, and yet when it came, we knew that it would change our lives forever, and that's exactly what it is. So having an 18-month-old, I could definitely relate to the pregnancy story. Being overweight, I can definitely relate to the fact of being pregnant. So hopefully within a few weeks, I'll be going through the delivery process and having my surgery and moving on with this journey. So with that, I hope you're all having great days out there today. I hope you all have great weeks. For those thinking about doing the lap band surgery, send me any comments or questions that you have. I'll be happy to answer what you know, or maybe refer you to somebody that I know that could answer them for you. So hope everyone is doing well out there. Hope everyone's in good health, and I will be back in a week and give you an update on my progress. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.